Greetings, my unbelievable VCon family all over the world. Alright, this is your gorgeous chief with the most sexiest mustache on the planet. I've been getting unbelievable feedback, especially from women who think, okay guys, I'm already gorgeous, I'm already sexy, but this mustache just takes me to the whole next level. Hollywood movie offers, Bollywood movie offers. Alright, so don't be surprised if you see me on the silver screen on every cinema on the planet. And this is your chief, Pathman Senathirajah, saying greetings, alright, on week 34. I hope that this week you truly raise the bar higher and become limitless. I've been having a very exciting time, especially preparing for VCon. It's going to be the greatest show. And how the V partners are going to come in, the RVPs, is going to be a mega surprise. Dato Sri, Japa, the great ones are going to be there. The V partners, the V corporate family, QNet, everyone is just freaking excited. It's like Christmas, guys. All right, for us, that comes twice a year, May and September. And this VCon is extra special because day one is the 19th anniversary of QNet. All right, that means the whole world, all the morons who told Dato Sri Vijay, who told Japa that this company won't last for 2 years, this company won't last for 4 years, that we are not here for the long run. We can ask them to go to the tallest building in their city and play the song, I Believe I Can Fly. Because we are 19 years. We're going to be here for the next 19, the next 19, the next 19. And you guys, I promise you one thing. If you never switch off and remember your dream, financial freedom will be a reality with QNet and the V. Alright? I'm so excited. Okay? And guys, you know my relationship with Dato Sri Vijay. He is my mentor, my guide, my teacher, and he has guided me for 19 years, guys, and took me from a nobody to a somebody, from zero to a handsome hero. You understand? And today I was having a long chat with him, where he reminded me of a fundamental lesson he taught me. And I did a Wednesday message about this some time ago, and I really think that this week is fundamentally important that every one of you listen to this. Whether you're a V partner, max out king, max out queen, just starting your journey. And I don't know whether the network out there is still doing this in the system. But one of my most popular videos, which was shown to every newcomer, was a module called Empty Your Cup. Alright? And those of you all who are hearing this for the first time, slap your upline, okay? Because this is one of the most important lessons I learned from my mentor in upline, Dato Sri Vijay. Alright? About the fact that when we come into network marketing, we come with a lot of bullshit in our mind. Preconceived ideas that leads us to be arrogant and believe that we know what we are doing. Alright? And I don't care whether you're successful in your corporate life. I don't care whether you were successful before in another networking company or you were successful in anything you have done. But when you come into the V, when you come into QNet, I think the fundamental requirement is for you to empty your cup and be willing to learn, to be willing to understand that this is not just a business. It's an emotional journey. It requires you to understand the industry, the company, the philosophy of the founders, understand your relationship with your upline, understand your weaknesses, your strengths, your willingness to adapt, adjust, accommodate, according to what you want to achieve, the dreams that you have listed down. And this requires a constant process of telling yourself that I don't know everything, that I'm not an expert. I've been building this business for 19 years for the founders. Alright? And as your upline and chief, I built a huge network around the world, but it doesn't make me an expert. That you will never hear me say on any message or any video that I'm an expert in network marketing, because I don't think that exists. Because the industry of network marketing is evolving, is changing. Alright? QNet themselves have changed the comp plan like 5-6 times. The product knowledge required has changed. The understanding of today RSP, rank advancement. And it requires you to humble yourself, as Dato Sri reminded me today. Alright? Humble yourself to empty your cup, to be willing to deal with different people in your journey of life. That just because you are a V partner, just because your checks are big, doesn't mean your downlines need to be treated the wrong way. That you are the boss and they have to listen to you. It doesn't work that way. That Dato Sri reminded me today that we have to constantly empty our cups to manage new relationships. That not all your downlines are going to join tomorrow and worship the ground you walk on or listen to everything you say. That I believe that as we move along our journey of networking, so you start with an empty cup, okay? Because you're coming into something new. And the first few weeks of networking, watching the videos of this handsome face, like the 8 basic building blocks, empty your cup, rule 3, act 48, all right, 7 days a week, or watching the videos of your uplines, or attending your systems, all right, watching the first proper presentation, okay, finding your two, all right, doing your first presentation, all of this is brand new experiences. And human nature makes us appreciate any experience that is brand new. Like falling in love for the first time. You understand? It's sparkle dust sprinkling from everywhere. That everything from holding hands to having a meal together is so magical. But the point is that magic disappears. Alright? And when your cup becomes full, you don't experience things in that same magical way anyway. Every time. And again. That your first $2,000 check made you go crazy. But when you reach 10,000, you don't celebrate enough. You don't appreciate it enough. And I believe today, the mistake people make is that they feel they were only required to empty their cup in the beginning of their journey with QNet. But I have learned from Dato Sri Vijay, from Japa, that emptying a cup is not a one-time process. It's a constant process. Because as you move along your journey in networking, as you acquire more downlines, as your checks grow bigger, it is a natural tendency for you to think you are now a god in network marketing, or you are a network marketing guru, that you have achieved great success. You got expensive things, all right? And your dreams are becoming a reality. And that's the biggest mistake you can make. I have realized over the years, even running VCon, running ISB for Dato Sri, all right, it's easy in my position for my cup to become full. Because I know everything already about VCon. Alright? That's why sometimes I don't like VCon happening in the same location every year. Because me, the core in-service, the in-service, the corporate family of the V, alright, we don't learn new things. We're not forced to empty our cup. And I believe in this journey, and I'm speaking to all of you, whether you are new, midway, 5,000, 10,000, max out, doesn't matter. Alright? You need to sit down. Every major achievement of your journey, every growth level of your organization, you need to sit down and empty your cup. Because only when you empty your cup will you achieve a level of humility that requires you to humble yourself, all right, forcing yourself to learn new things and experience new things with that same magic you experienced when you got your first sign up or your first check. And this applies to everyone. Whether you enter a new job or whether you start a new relationship, all right? That arrogance is your greatest enemy. Arrogance that you know everything, that you know everyone, all right? Because people evolve and change. Your downline 10 years ago is not the same person he is today or she is today. And just because you're maxing out doesn't mean you know what to do, all right? Because to max out another tracking center requires you to empty your cup. All right, and go back to the ground and do presentation. And not every prospect thinks you are the great one. Some prospects don't know you and ask you the stupidest question and forces you to empty your cup to answer those questions. So whether you have achieved no success or whether you have achieved tremendous success, this week, empty your cup. Humble yourself to tell yourself that you don't know all the answers. That your position of success today, you could lose it tomorrow if you don't force yourself to evolve, learn, empty your cup, relearn. Empty your cup, learn, empty your cup, relearn again. That the environments are changing. The comp plan is changing. Your markets are different. People are different. Somebody I signed up 19 years ago compared to somebody I would sign up today are complete two different personalities. There was no internet 19 years ago. And today everyone is on social media, information, Google, all right? And you're fighting different battles. So your need to empty your cup and upgrade yourself and learn new things is a constant requirement in your journey from zero to financial freedom. Now, for those of y'all who have achieved tremendous success watching this video right now, all right, that you have achieved fast success, that you have achieved big success, don't let it get to your head. Don't let it lead you to believe that you did it on your own. Don't let it to lead you to believe that you are now the supreme networker, the most unbelievable networker. All right, whether you are AVP, V partner, max out king, max out queen, let me warn you something I've seen in 19 years. It is easy to rise, and it takes great effort and great time to rise to the pinnacle of network marketing, to the pinnacle of financial freedom, all right, to live the life you have only dreamed about, all right. But guys, falling down can happen very fast if your cup becomes full. When you believe in your own hype, that you believe you are invincible, that you believe that you are supreme, that's when you fall. And the greatest lesson I've learned from my mother, from my journey of life, from the great ones like Dato Sri Vijay and Jayaprakash Bismarck, from the people who have come into my life and left who are still into my life, that ultimately you are a nobody. And the day you become a somebody, right, remember that you have to empty your cup, retain that level of humility inside of you, the willingness to learn new things, understand yourself, because you change. So what took you to max out may not be what will take you to the next tracking center max out. What took you from 0 to 2,000 US a week is not what is going to take you from 2,000 to 5,000 US a week. What made you fall in love may not be enough to sustain a relationship for 50 years. What made you believe in network marketing 19 years ago is not what is going to make you believe in networking today. And the people you dealt with 19 years ago are not the same today. That you have to adapt, adjust, accommodate constantly. And the only way to do that is to remember the fact that you have to empty your cup and fill it up again. Empty your cup, fill it up again. That life itself will teach you the greatest lessons if you allow it. That you don't need to learn from everyone around you. That I believe the greatest teachers are the people closest to us. The people we take granted. Right? The people who teach us the most are the people you allow to teach you. And the only way you allow somebody to teach you something new on this journey of financial freedom is to empty your cup. The only way you will remain a networker and not become an arrogant leader is you constantly empty your cup. The only way you can love purely from your heart and have a constant relationship, all right, constantly for the next 100 years, if you live that long, all right, with the magic and sparkle dust sprinkling, if you constantly empty your cup and recognize the fact that we are human, we will make mistakes, we will learn from our mistakes, that whoever you are today, you can be better, you can be greater, all right, you can be more unbelievable, only if you empty your cup. So I love you guys, and this week, make it an unbelievable week, guys. I love you, and I will see you at VCon UAE.